Hey third grade, it's Miss Crane. I am making this video so you guys can have an understanding of how we're gonna use this paint when it's set up on your tables. So everybody should have their own green paintbrush, okay? Each table's gonna have their table colored tray and a cup of water. Then every table will also have this ice cube tray full of paint that Miss Crane has already mixed up for you. As you can see on this, I have written down, let's turn it around. I have written down the primary and the secondary colors. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. In between those colors is the tertiary color. This color is red, orange. I mixed those two together to get this. Same thing here, I mixed yellow and orange, and in between that is yellow, orange. In between yellow and green, I mixed those together and I got yellow, green. In between green and blue, okay, in between green and blue, because we're reading this like a book, green and blue, we have blue, green. And in between blue and purple, we have blue, purple. Now, a lot of you that I've already taught have asked me, where is red, purple? Well, purple goes back to red up here, but here is red, purple, okay? So purple, red, purple. These are black and white. You guys will not be using black and white, so don't even worry about that, okay? Now, when we open this, we have to be extra careful to not spill the paint. It is a little challenging to open this sometimes. So just go slow and peel it off, set that to the side. Okay, now when we get started, the biggest thing about this is since we are doing the color wheel, here's mine so far, okay? Each section on the outside represents one of these colors. Okay, so this color right here, red, I did right here. This is red orange and it comes next, red orange. Then orange goes here. Then yellow orange goes here. Yellow here. So on and so forth, all the way around the wheel. And I'll have the color wheel on the board for you for your viewing so you can check that out. Now you may notice that inside of my red section, my letters are painted green. Okay, the reason being, if you don't know already, green and red are complementary colors. So they sit across from each other on the color wheel. If I were to map this out, I would go red, red, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, green, bing, 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 here's green, okay? So this whole section is gonna be painted green. As you can see outside of the letters right here, it's already green. And the complement of green is red and it sits straight across. That's why this section is red. So I'm gonna challenge you guys to paint the entire outside first, and then we'll go into the letters. Right here, I have an example. They did it correct by going all the way around and not painting their letters first. Once they are finished with this, then they can go back in and see, okay, here's green, green matches up. This part of the M will be green. This part of the A will be green, and then move on to the next part. Okay, simple as that. If you have questions, please raise your hand. Do not yell at the sub. Other than that, as you finish, I want you guys to finish as much as you can because you will only have this day to work on this. And work really, really hard. Try to get as far as you can. Other than that, do not mix these colors together. Always go back and rinse your brush off if your brush is dirty and clean it off with your paper towel. Make sure it's dry before you go back into the paint. I want to keep these paints nice and clean so that other classes will be able to use them too. Awesome.